Welcome to ADDcast. I'm Ad Systems Multimedia Specialist Brian Cohen. Today, we're helping the 2026 Business Tech Conference attendees get the tips and insights they need to make the most of this year's event from both an educational as well as excitement perspective. For those who are first-time attendees, the Business Tech Conference, or BTC, is Ad Systems' premier user conference, which takes place May 18th through May 22nd, 2026, at Disney's Yacht and Beach Club Resort in Orlando, Florida. Joining me today is one of the driving forces behind the conference, Amy Katsigiannis, BTC and Special Projects Coordinator at Ad Systems. Amy, thanks for joining me today.
Happy to be here. Thanks so much for inviting me.
Well, let's start with those attending the BTC for the first time. Can you give a small overview about what the event is about?
Sure. The BTC is Ad Systems Business Tech Conference. Hosted every 3 years, the Ad BTC brings together ad users, employees, and partners for a multi-day experience featuring informative sessions, new product announcements, and fun can't-miss evening events.
I think you're putting the fun can't miss evening events lightly, but we'll get to that in a little bit. With the BTC just a few weeks away, some people may be wondering if it's too late to register. Can you clarify where things stand with that?
Sure, it's not too late to register. Late registration is available for an additional fee. There's no deadline to register. However, our hotel room block is completely sold out. Attendees who are registering late would have to find accommodations independently.
So are they still able to get rooms at the Yacht and Beach Club, regardless of that, even if they're not part of the room block?
Yeah, so they would have to call, and it would be based on availability, and it would be at their regular rate, not our room block rate.
Okay. And then for those who are staying off-site, how should they plan for travel time compared to attendees that are staying right at the Yacht and Beach Club?
For those guests staying off-site, travel time would vary depending on where they're staying and what type of transportation they choose. Guests staying on Disney property outside of the Yacht and Beach Club can take advantage of Disney transportation. Rideshare services like Uber and Lyft are available for on-site and off-site guests. If you're staying at the Boardwalk Inn or the Swan and Dolphin hotels, those resorts are within walking distance, so I would allow for about 15 minutes or so.
Excellent. So let's dive into the important part of the BTC, which is the content. Can you give a sneak peek of some of the sessions attendees can look forward to this year?
Sure. This year's BTC agenda is packed with high-value sessions focused on getting more out of ad products. Attendees can look forward to sessions on product enhancements and best practices. We'll cover everything from dispatch and inventory to customer experience, reporting, and beyond.
And in addition to the ad-focused sessions, several of the BTC sponsors and exhibitors are also hosting sessions. Can you share some information about those and what attendees can expect, along with how sponsors and exhibitors will be involved throughout the event?
Beyond the sessions, the BTC also features a packed exhibitor floor. We have 23 exhibitors plus ad printing and the ad user group. Attendees can join partner-led sessions from Prime Media, Blue Moon, Tiger, and Qualpay, and take advantage of built-in evening networking opportunities to connect with partners and peers in a more relaxed setting.
And I should add that for listeners who want to learn more about some of these partners ahead of the BTC, recent ADDcast episodes feature conversations with Diamond sponsor Prime Media, Platinum sponsors Blue Moon and Qualpay, and Gold sponsor Intevacon. Those episodes are available in the ADDcast feed at your favorite podcast provider or at adsys.com/blog. So Amy, continuing on, the ad user group also plays a huge role throughout the week at the BTC. What type of user group activities can attendees expect?
The ad user group plays a very active role throughout the whole week at the BTC. Activities will kick off with the Fresh Faces reception, giving first-time attendees a chance to meet AUG leadership and get connected. The AUG will host its annual meeting, along with breakout sessions on Tuesday afternoon, followed by the eStore user group meeting on Wednesday morning, and then the week wraps up with the AUG Wholesale Committee meetings on Thursday afternoon, offering opportunities for focused discussion and collaboration.
And now for a few BTC tips and tricks similar to what we talked about in 2023. This year, the conference is once again utilizing the Whova app. And for those who may have not used it before, can you explain what that is and how it enhances the overall experience of the conference?
Yeah, the Whova app is going to be a great tool for attendees of the BTC. They're able to build a personalized agenda by bookmarking sessions they plan to attend. They'll receive real-time announcements and schedule updates during the week. The app also helps with networking. You'll be able to exchange contact information, message other attendees, connect with partners and exhibitors, and even organize meetups so that you can collaborate more. It's an easy way to stay informed and be engaged throughout the entire event. Attendees can access the Whova app by downloading it from the Apple App Store or Google Play. Once they've downloaded the app, they can log in using the email they registered for the BTC with, or they can simply follow the Whova link, which was included in their registration email.
And if they have any issues with that,
they can contact us at btc2026@addsys.com.
Fantastic. So let's dive into the networking and fun events that you had mentioned at the top of the episode. Can you start by talking about the opening night reception on Shipwreck Beach and what that kicks off for attendees?
Sure. We're going to start off with a relaxed welcome reception right on Shipwreck Beach at the Yacht and Beach Club. It's the perfect laid-back way to arrive, grab a drink, enjoy some food, soak up the beach vibe, and reconnect with some familiar faces or meet new ones. No pressure, there's no agenda, just a great setting to ease into the exciting week ahead.
And the 2026 BTC includes the return of the free evening, or evenings now, as there are two of them, considering how popular they were in 2023. Can you talk about that?
Yeah, the free night in 2023 was very popular, so we've added 2 nights this year. This gives you a chance to connect with specific ad employees or ad partners in a more intimate dining setting. We've secured reservations along the boardwalk and in Disney Springs, so if you're interested, you can reach out to us at btc2026@addsys.com, and we'll get you set up. If you'd rather take the opportunity to hit the park or just relax, you can do that, and you can meet up with people later in Ariel's Lounge. We have that from Monday through Wednesday, 9 p.m. to 12 a.m. for all of you late night networkers. Use the app and set up a nightcap networking meetup with ad employees or partners.
And after those free evenings, the final night is, pun fully intended here, going to be out of this world as attendees experience one of Walt Disney World's most iconic attractions. And I'll be the first to admit I'm already on the, sorry in advance, edge of my seat for this one.
Yeah, the grand finale night is going to be one you don't want to miss. We're going to kick things off with a Young Jedi dinner from 6:30 to 7:30 p.m. for our guests who are 9 and under. We're hoping to get kids fed and happy so parents can fully enjoy the rest of the evening ahead. From 7:30 p.m. to 10 p.m., the celebration will continue in the Grand Harbor Ballroom with dinner and entertainment for everyone, including a DJ, face painter, arcade games, and some exciting opportunities to meet some very popular Disney characters. The fun doesn't stop there either. Like you mentioned, after dinner, we're heading to Hollywood Studios for a completely private, exclusive evening event in Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. While the park is closed to the public, BTC attendees will enjoy special access to Rise of the Resistance and Smuggler's Run, along with private access to Oga's Cantina and possibly a few surprise appearances from some Star Wars favorites.
Well, I cannot wait for that. And I should probably take this moment to remind listeners that if they'd like to hear a deeper dive into the Disney side of the BTC, there is an ADDcast episode in the feed that is the perfect listen, as I was joined by Felicia Blake and Kylie Withers, the 2026-2027 Walt Disney World ambassadors, and we talked about all of the tips and tricks for navigating the parks, which Walt Disney World restaurants you should be looking into, using the My Disney Experience app, fun activities around the various parks, and so much more. So, Amy, I think it's safe to say with everything we just talked about, that the BTC has become known not just for the ad systems education side of things, but also for the family-friendly atmosphere. Outside of the Galaxy's Edge event, are there any additional activities planned for children throughout the week of the conference?
There will be kid-friendly activities at each of our evening events. We'll have entertainment, characters, things to keep the kids busy so families can enjoy their time at the conference.
Well, Amy, I'm sure you get asked this question a lot, but Disney is well known for accommodating dietary needs and restrictions. Can attendees expect the same level of care and flexibility throughout the BTC event?
For sure. First, if you have any dietary needs or restrictions, you can contact us and let us know ahead of time. But we've also been told at each of the meals, there will be a chef present taking special requests from anyone with allergies or specific dietary needs.
And as we hit the final stretch here, if attendees have any last-minute questions or need assistance getting things finalized, what's the best way for them to get answers or stay informed?
Great question. Attendees should be sure they're logged into the Whova app and have their notifications turned on. We will keep everyone up to date with changes or announcements through the app. And obviously, everyone can contact us via email at btc2026@addsys.com.
Well, Amy, always a pleasure speaking with you, and I look forward to catching up with you at the BTC in a few short weeks. I will have my Jedi gear ready to go.
That's great. Looking forward to it.
And for more information on the BTC, please visit addsys.com/BTC. And to keep up with the latest happenings at Ad Systems, visit addsys.com/blog or connect with us on social media by following Ad Systems on LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, or X. If you have any questions about ADDcast, feel free to reach out to us at addcast@addsys.com. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you at the BTC.